Okay guys, so welcome to the next vlog. So today we are actually not going to have one of those proper vlogs where I do like a whole day and stuff, because I figured out that I am in work a lot. Today I didn't get home until 8 p.m. So what we're going to do is, on the days where I don't get back from work till really late, we're going to do like the question and answers or a challenge or something like that. So today I'm going to answer the questions that people sent me in my Instagram DMs. So question number one, where was I? I went to Dublin to work. I got a job in an engineering company based in Wicklow, but Dublin is the biggest city near it, so I'm just living in Dublin and commuting to Wicklow when I need to work. But actually, for my work, I actually don't end up in Wicklow a lot. I actually end up going to everywhere else in Ireland most of the time. I'd say we're coming up on 90%. Next week I'm 8 days. Well, 7 days of the week, but I'm actually another day, which is going over into the weekend, um, at site around the country. So I won't be in the office next week. So yeah, so it'll probably end up at like 100%. I'm not going to be in the office after a while, but that's good because it gives me a lot of experience to actually learn from people who are actually doing work and see things that I haven't seen before. So um, for anyone who is new here, I'm an energy systems engineer. I did energy systems in college. I got a job recently with a company as their mechanical engineer, but they're an energy systems company. So um, I'm like on the projects, and I do pretty much every sector, electrical controls and stuff. I've been involved in all of them, mainly involved in the mechanical side, project supervision, things like that. Um, Creating documents, handover documents, ordering stuff, things like that. That's basically what I do. If anybody is thinking about applying up in Dublin for an energy systems type job, that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be sites all the time. You're going to be doing drawings. For the first while, you're going to be ordering stuff, doing projects, trying to figure out how to save people money, usually. Um, you could end up in another company like ESB or in another energy type company, but they all go to sites. That's basically what I've learned. Unless you get in a factory or something that is specifically building something, you're probably going to be going site a lot. So that's that. Um, Next question I have in Instagram is, what is Dublin like? Dublin is the biggest city in Ireland. You don't realize how big it is till you have to live here and you have to commute around here. Okay? Um, Compared to other countries, though, Dublin's tiny. Like, I don't know how people do it in massive cities like New York and stuff. I can see the appeal of a bike a lot more up here because traffic is insane, and money up here is very expensive to live here, and I think that's a kind of a staple for big cities. It's very expensive compared to little towns. Galway is not a little town in Ireland. It's actually the third or second biggest city. It kind of goes back and forth between it and Cork, and it it's a lot more expensive to live in Dublin. It's rent is double, maybe a little less than double. You also have all the expenses of driving places because usually you won't find somewhere near your work. You'd be very lucky if you found somewhere that you could walk to from your work. So yeah, so that's basically that. So you're gonna have to drive everywhere. So you have all that other expense to go on top. Then there's a lot of other expenses which you don't really think about. If you're working for an engineering company like I am, you have to go to site a lot. That's taken out of as expenses, so that means you don't get it back. It comes out of your money until you put your receipts in, and then you get it back after that. So you have to adjust to that amount of money too. So I would recommend anyone who is coming up here to be an engineer that they have enough money for rent, enough money for, like, all right, so first month you want rent deposit, same, they're going to be the same. Some places take double, which I think is ridiculous. Double a month for rent deposit, I mean. But that's that. Then you also have bills if it's required. Usually rent in Dublin includes bills. Then you also have expenses, which I was on about. For me, that ranges in the 400 mark a week. So I need €400 as a buffer, which I won't be able to touch because I'm going to need that to do my job. Which I didn't expect before it came up. I didn't think about it, but now that I know it, I know it. So it's fine afterwards. But it was a shock in the first month. The shock was more that it wasn't paid as regularly as I was used to before in an old job. So that's that. Then you also have food. You also have any furnishings you're going to need for your new apartment and all that stuff. Usually they come furnished and things like that, but sometimes they don't. So you may need extra money for that. So I would say if you're coming up to Dublin, you want to have, I would say, somewhere in the 2.5, so €2,500 range to be okay, not to be comfortable. I would say somewhere closer to 3 grand to be comfortable. And what I would recommend is that if you are coming up to Dublin and you just got a job and you have no money, take a month off before you start the job. If they say, oh, when do you want to start, say in 3 weeks or whatever, or a month, because I know there's this thing about, oh, I'll start as soon as possible. That's what I did. But it really affected me badly. Like, it showed in work how stressed out I was over I didn't have an accommodation. I crashed at a friend's house, which I'm very grateful to those friends. If they're watching, thank you very much for letting me crash on your floor. I really don't like crashing on people's floors and not knowing when I'm going to have a house, because I think it really intrudes on their privacy and I don't like that very much. So yeah, so that is what happened there. But I'm very, very thankful to those friends that let me stay in their house and stuff and crash on their floor. Another question that I got over on Instagram is what is happening with the YouTube and the Instagram and the uploads. So for YouTube, it's simple. We're going to upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday from now on. The reason why there was no uploads is because I didn't have internet when I moved up here, so I had to wait until I got an internet connection. So that's fine. Now we have an internet connection, so we can upload more regularly. Instagram, if you're not following me, go over and check out the Instagram. I do shout outs for the likes. So if you like a photo on Instagram, I will shout you out in a video. 6 people get picked and they get shouted at the end of the video. Then also Instagram, basically Instagram, the way it worked before was I uploaded every time I uploaded a YouTube video. It will probably work the same way because it worked really good for me because I could just do all of it in one go and have it up. So yeah, Instagram will be every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. After the vlog goes up, it will go up on the Instagram. So yeah, so I think I answered the main questions I got on the Instagram. Okay guys, so I forgot something. We have to do the shoutouts for today's video. So today's 6 shoutouts are 7S Bands. Then we have Emma's 1975. Then we have Elena Bogdanovska. Bogdanovska. Okay, then we have Tails Rocha. Then we have Trey Ricardo. Then we have Ralph 36. Or Rolf. It's probably Rolf. Rolf 36. So they are the shoutouts for today. If you would like a chance at getting a shoutout in another video, make sure to go over to the Instagram and like today's photo, and you will get a chance at a shoutout in the next video. And a lot of people have already got shoutouts on the channel because we've had a lot of videos already. I think this is our 20th video. We're about to hit 1,000 views. And we're doing pretty good. We're doing much better than my old channel, which I will talk about in a future video. But I will see you in the next one, guys. Good luck and have a great time.